Hi guys, it's Kay. Welcome back to my channel. Long time no see. I've been away for a minute and so happy to be back and to doing videos. So today we're doing Miss Megan Thee Stallion. I have recorded this and posted it about I think like the 20th or the 21st. And the video had no sound. It was like 45 minutes almost of just no sound. And kind of sucks. And then it just took me so long to re-record because of life, but here we are. And I'm kind of glad I was able to record this over because back when I recorded it the 20th, I think Meg had only popped out probably twice. Like, she made her social media appearance back on Instagram, and then I think she had one public appearance. But we've been seeing her quite a lot since then. She looks amazing. Like, her hair is definitely hair goals, but I'm glad she looks happier and healthier and just overall better than the last time we saw her during the trial. And so yeah, let's see what Miss Meg is up to. She looks good, and I'm seeing that again for a reason because her cards here definitely describe her coming into some type of change. So yesterday I tried to do this again last night. I pulled for her and I never recorded. I was doing something else and then I realized it was 4 a.m. I had to go to sleep. But I went into this whole thing and I wish I would have got it on camera because, like, the wheels were turning. Spirit was definitely helping me out yesterday. So, I think I have notes for it somewhere on these papers. Basically, Meg was coming up as the Queen of Rods, which is here, and kind of transforming into this Empress energy. And Queen of Rods, Rods means growth in the tarot. And then I started thinking, like, oh, she just had a birthday. How old is she? And then just like thinking of like all that she's been through. I was like, I wonder if she's having her Saturn return. She has to be. I think Meg is 3 years younger than me, so she would be just turned 28. So I was like, I bet you she's having her Saturn return, and she is just turned 28 in February. And then I did her birth chart. She has her Saturn in Pisces, which made its transit March 7th of this year. So a lot of changes for Meg. It's definitely going to be happening. I believe Saturn is in Pisces. I wrote it down. Oh my god. I wrote it down yesterday. Here we go. From March 7th, 2023 to I saw reports about February 2026 and also May of 2025. I saw 2 different dates. So 2.5, 3-ish years. And your Saturn return you have 3 within your lifetime. Your 28th birthday, I think you're 56th, and then like your 70 something like that. And your first one is kind of really important. It's kind of like you're getting like all of your, they say the brain matures at around age 25. I think that has something to do with the uh, Saturn return. Saturn is definitely, so your Saturn return basically is like major change within your life. So that could be your career lining up, your you might find your soulmate around this time. Like your life is starting to add up in a way where like you're aligned at the right place at the right time. So all of these things can happen for you. So you can kind of transcend into the next part of life, right? And it's major for a lot of people because it's like right before you into your 30s or about the time your late 20s, early 30s. That time, a lot of people do go through major changes in their life. People get married, people have children, people get divorced, people settle into their career, people do career changes, all of these things. So this is what she's going through basically. And so so the first row, she has 3 of Pentacles, 10 of Rods, Queen of Pentacles, Page of Rods, 6 of Rods, a lot of Rods energy. Growth. So she's kind of this first row of cards saying she's basically building up the building blocks of her life with this 3 of Pentacles, mostly entering her career, excelling in her career. The 10 of Rods now is like she's coming to a cycle and shedding some things, but also gaining things in the sense of letting go of bad habits, but now gaining more discernment, more just ways of thinking, and your ideologies are changing, and just the way you have the outlook on life. So letting go of bad habits, but also gaining new ones in return. Her Queen of Pentacles, she's reached, or she's about to reach, a pinnacle in her career. Around the next, I say 3 to 5 years. Around the year 3 mark, so 2026, she's definitely going to hit a pinnacle in her career where she's solidified in her position as a female rapper. So we'll come back to this video in 3 years and see how that goes. But Page of Rods and 6 of Rods, definitely growth. Definitely growth in this first row. Second row, 6 of Swords, Judgment, Queen of Rods, the Lover's card, and the Tower card, but it's upright. Usually, I would be kind of concerned about the Tower card, but not for her reading, because it's fitting. A lot of this would be a Tower moment. Her going through this tragic incident and receiving, backlash in her career, and, all of that. Plus, losing her mom, losing her grandmother, graduating college, releasing her debut album, releasing her second album amidst all of this. So this is definitely a changing time in her life. Queen of Rods. She's definitely in this energy of growth. And I wouldn't be surprised if we get the Empress card somewhere along the lines. It might come up again. So the next row I'm kind of concerned. So we have the Two of Swords, the Knight of Swords, the Nine of Swords, and the Three of Rods. And I'm like, who is this Knight of Swords? Because it's not it's not her boyfriend. And then I thought, this is Tory Lanez. So let's get into that. So today is the 1st. And on the 29th, Tory Lanez and his team filed an appeal for the guilty verdict. So I know she definitely feels some type of way about that. So back in the first recording of the reading, I asked how did she feel about the guilty verdict and all of that. And it was just kind of relief that it's over and she's glad she's got the justice. Like, people saw her side for what it was, and just getting all those people's apologies, it definitely made her feel better. But kind of like, I shouldn't have to go through this for you to believe me. Like, it shouldn't have came to this. But overall, very relieved. So now that he's trying to file an appeal, well, not trying, he's going to. What does she feel about that? Because with that, there we go. So we have the Six of Rods, the Empress card, Ten of Rods, the Nine of Pentacles, the Eight of Rods. She's in this place where she's in this new place where she feels she's gotten over it. Yeah, she's gotten over it. This Knight of Pentacles is her boyfriend party. So they're still together. She's not pregnant. Those were the questions in my first reading that I asked. But yeah, she's in this place where she's grown tremendously. This time that she took off, or even prior before that, leading up to the trial, during the trial, and up until now, she's definitely went through a period of change. I wouldn't be surprised if she's in therapy. Yeah, she's in this place where she's not concerned. She's like, you were found guilty. That's it. It doesn't bother her. Had she not gone through this change or this growth, it might have. But she's so secure in her life now where that no longer is an issue for her. Like, I'm guessing the trial was a big relief on her. So now she doesn't think about that anymore. There were a few Pentacles cards that came up, so I wonder if he has to pay restitution or something like that, or like pay her court fees or something. She's definitely going to get some type of money out of that lawsuit, something pertaining to that trial. She's going to get financially rewarded because of that. I also did ask about her and Kelsey. If they were, I believe the term I used was friends, but I think they were just, they did have some communication with each other after the trial. I believe Kelsey reached out first, if I can recall, that I picked up. And they were on good terms, at least. So, oh, also, with her trial, regarding her record label, she's gonna win that too, as well. I think Carl Crawford, he apologized, yeah, in the way that, okay, thank you, Spirit. Yeah, he's gonna pay her money as well. So with that, she went into that situation fully trusting that Carl had her best interest at heart, that she signed a proper deal, that he really was going to invest in her career and not cheat her or deceive her in any way. So with this Fool card, she completely trusted him. And then with this Ten of Swords, she was definitely, just the fact that he would try and trap her in a deal, I don't think she even saw that coming from him. Their relationship was a lot closer, not like sexual, but like a big brother, little sister type of thing. Like, she really thought he was like looking out for her, and him just being greedy definitely blindsided her. And yeah, with this Eight of Swords, she definitely felt trapped. But this Wheel of Fortune card, she's gonna get out of it. The Six of Cups, the Queen of Pentacles, the Tower card, the Death card, the Six of Swords, and Judgment. So I believe he reached out and apologized for his wrongdoing in the situation. So I think they're on the road to righting his wrongs with Meg. And so she might possibly get a bag off of that too, of the money that she missed out on or potentially could have made had, whatever stipulations were in place regarding her contract. And then, so the feud with Nikki, the horse line in Nikki's new song, It definitely got around to Meg. She definitely heard it and definitely knew that it was towards her. Her relationship with Nikki, I don't know the extent of whatever friendship they had, but Meg is definitely a little sad about that. Like, no, she's trying to move on from a lot of things. So, yeah, I'm getting. She wanted to reply. Yeah, she wanted to reply, but, or she may have recorded something to reply, but now she's in this new headspace. So, she might not. So, hmm? Did someone like. Okay. So this is weird. Okay. So I was kind of thinking in my head, like, how did their friendship even begin with, transpire to begin with? Um, some there's a man in the middle. He made this happen. So thanks to him, we had the Hot Girl Summer collab. Um, and at this point, that song is like, I don't want to say irrelevant, but it's a thing of the past now. Um, it served its purpose for the time being, but anyway. So this guy orchestrated the meeting, knowing that it wasn't going to last long, or knowing someone must really know Nikki to. Okay, this is what I'm getting from it. This person that set up them meeting definitely knew that they wouldn't get along. So they did it on purpose. I don't think to cause a feud or anything. I'm pretty sure this is not what they thought was going to happen. But he definitely he did something to where, like, one doesn't like, to where they don't like each other, or one doesn't like the other. Okay, I'm getting the guy is closer. He's closer to Meg, but has a longer history with Nikki. And he introduced the two, kind of knowing, like, when you have two friends and they're like polar opposites, you're like, I could never invite them to the same place because I know they're not going to get along. It's like this. But he knew they weren't just going to click for the sake of, I wouldn't say trying to hurt Meg, but This is weird. Like some frenemy weird industry. Because money is in it too. Like, he got paid to do this? I will have to pull on. Okay, I'm gonna have to ask for this in Nikki's reading because I have no idea what the fuck I'm pulling on. This is weird. So I'm getting someone new. It's giving me that like someone like prior to this, they already had issues prior to the meeting, and that's why this person set it up so that the issue can get worse between the two. Like, he purposely set it up knowing that probably Nikki didn't really care for Meg, but set it up like that anyway to be spiteful towards Meg, like knowing Nikki wasn't gonna play nice with her because she probably already didn't like her. Card flipped over. The Hierophant. Yeah, someone in the industry, within the industry, set them up purposefully because they knew something, like either Nikki didn't like her, really didn't care for Meg, or some had a preconceived notion of her and just had like a preconceived notion of her. Set it up anyway, being fake towards Meg though. Like, so y'all can guess who that is. I'm definitely going to ask, and I do. He's coming up as the Knight of Pentacles. This guy. Ten of Swords. And someone orchestrated for him to do that as well. This is deeper. Okay, hear me out. Relating this back to Nikki's reading about how the hate train started, the music exec that has it out for her. I think he's the puppet master in this. Hear me out. He kind of knows the ins and outs of who knows who within the industry. So, to further get people to dislike her, let's introduce her to more people, get her in different circles, to kind of so she can hang herself, right? Hear me out. And so kind of gets passed along the order to set them up together. This sounds so crazy, but you never know the lengths people will go to just to, carry out their plans of hate against people. But yeah, the order gets passed further down the line. It comes across this guy, he's able to do it. Set them up. And so he did it. This is what I'm getting. The guy, did this, set them up together, basically, or stirred some shit between them because he was being fake to Megan. But really, the person that not ordered him to do this, but gave him the go ahead, or is using him to try and hurt or hurt Nikki's connections within the industry. So but the guy, the connect between them two, didn't think, it basically backfired because now Meg hasn't really entertained Nikki. Like, we haven't got a back and forth between them two. We might get a little hint here, a little bit there, but I doubt Megan is going to respond to Nikki at this point. So it's dead. This is very weird, but that's what I got from it. So yeah, she's going through her Saturn return, and we'll see a lot of stuff from her. What else can I remember? Career's good. Oh, will she go on tour? Will she go on tour? This is kind of strange. She released 2 albums. Granted, one came out during a pandemic, but two albums and no tour. It doesn't have to be like 50 cities, she can do 20 cities, 25 cities. But she hasn't did a tour at all. So and I think she has enough songs where she can co-headline with someone or carry out her own show. I got the Ace of Pentacles. I'm getting a guess. Page of Cups, 2 of Rods, Justice, 7 of Swords, Queen of Pentacles on the bottom. So I'm getting a yes. We can definitely expect a tour from her. I think legal clearance. Okay, so either with this Justice card and the Seven of Swords, one of two things can happen. She can go on tour and it be a small tour because she still has to be in court behind him filing the appeal, right? Or other court obligations that would have to keep her within, city limits. Or this is going to happen, like court, whatever is going to be done, and then she's going to go on tour. But tour is definitely happening, and it's going to be successful. People aren't. Oh, okay. So people aren't going to think she might be co-headlining with someone or going out on her own, but people aren't going to think that she can sell tickets. But yeah, the hotties are going to show up for her and the tour is going to be successful. So yeah, 35 minutes. And that is all for Megan Thee Stallion today. Like, comment, and subscribe for more videos to get the spiritual tea. And I will see you guys in the next one. Bye.